Outside, Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, Grant, 2 of the West's most formidable squads going at it here.
You know, B.A., looking to prove who is the one to beat in their conference. We love this elite level of competition. This is a chance to show who is the best in the West.
Now here's Conley. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Edwards. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. To the inside. Picked by Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Randall. Here's Edwards. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Back to Williams. No good on the triple. And stolen by Williams. To the paint. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Williams' shot is good.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Conley, he's open. The Thunder pull it in. .143 left in the first quarter. And it's in there. Williams has got 6.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Edwards, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And stolen by Williams. And the big finish by Holmgren.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Now here's Holmgren. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Bro, I know you don't have Mike Conley playing the forward position, bro.
Here's Edwards.
Like,
This
I know
is in
for
close.
a fact you do not have Mike
Oklahoma
Conley down
City
in the
leading
paint,
by
dude.
10.
Because why is Chet Holmgren
From
keep
behind the
matching
arc.
up with Mike Conley?
Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
So far,
That would
they're
be really
owning
stupid
both
of you.
ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard.
So you don't
And
want
they
to
are
shoot the three?
landing some haymakers now.
Tries it from 19.
Yeah, bro. She
And
can't
that
do
one's
something.
good from Conley.
I didn't see that coming.
definitely gonna
He
lose this
sinks a
game.
pretty dicey shot.
Dort for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys,
Oh,
we've
you
seen the
mind just
Thunder
quitting,
really
dog?
take
You're not going to
control
win
here.
this game, bro.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period. because
I'd
of their
rather just,
selfless
like,
attitude.
get off the game.
Yeah, and, you know, so many of their hoops came
I don't
off
even
of
feel like
assists,
playing
which
you
is a
anymore.
good
You suck.
sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
I don't want to play you anymore,
Chris
DJ
Finch has
Sausage.
called
Sausage.
timeout.
DJ
He's gonna
Sausage. You
talk
take
it
the
over with his
sausage?
guys.
DJ Sausage has been taking sausage since 2019. Damn. Ah, hurry up. Start the game. Question. Why would you pick the Minnesota Timberwolves? You know, you could have picked the Celtics. You could have picked a lot
Timberwolves
of
trail
other teams.
by 11. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, BA. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
From deep, Conley. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Conley's got 5 now.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for one. He's normally the one dropping dime.
Pass to Wiggins. A good-looking shot from the wing.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's Wallace. Connects from downtown.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Shoots over Caruso. And he can't bank that one in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Edwards can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 15. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
And they double up Edwards. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here.
Yeah, bro. Go ahead and just go ahead and hop off, man.
Inside, Williams.
Your whole team.
And Williams punches it home.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Here's Edwards. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Back to Caruso. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
A minute 37 left in the first half of this game.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to Gobert. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And
we got our G League team out here on you, dude.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Gobert. Outside for Randall. Lets the three fly. The Thunder with the rebound. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Edwards. To the middle. Pass to Williams. Randall pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Cason Wallace.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
He throw good, Edwards. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Conley. Minnesota again missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 19-5 run. Outside Joe. Jacks up a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Edwards for 3. Sends it home.
Nah, y'all some trash. You see that trash ass shit?
Edwards has got 8 here in this quarter. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
That's right. Don't even show Anthony Edwards. Y'all down by a lot.
And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 19-point game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Wiggins. DiVincenzo can't hit. So it's Oklahoma City now. 22 was their biggest lead. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Now here's Williams. 5 on the clock. Now here's Wiggins. The 3 ball. Randall pulls down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens the locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. First one falls for him. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to Conley for three. They get it again. The shake. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall really
use your
force
team
on the offensive glass. This guy plays with so much energy and excels at crashing the glass.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Thunder leading by 19. Back to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Holmgren. Here's the second effort. Good D by Gobert.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Outside Edwards. It's deflected. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Pass to Edwards.
Come get it, come get it.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Edwards looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it. That shot off.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Back to Holmgren. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're gonna draw fouls.
And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time. .143 left in the third quarter. Left side Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock to end the run. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Now Wallace. 7 points in the game. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Wallace has got 10 points in the game.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Here's Randall. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Doesn't have the great length, but Randall with the attitude to beat up guys on the inside.
Pass to Holmgren.
Who's got ball?
Caruso outside. To the paint. Here's Joe. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Mike Conley. And the first one at the line is good.
You got Caruso now? His team is stacked.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And Minnesota with possession here. Open shot by Edwards. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here he goes. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Over Edwards. Back to Caruso. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
He wasn't doing that in the beginning of the game.
Oklahoma City ahead, opening up a huge gap. After.
All right, now finally this game is over. God,
whipping you the whole fucking game. Not been an evenly fought contest.
Absolutely waste of time.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Here's Joe. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And that one's good from Conley.
Conley is such a patient player. He takes advantage of what the defense gives. That's really fantastic execution.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Off target with the 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Wallace outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Holmgren. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Holmgren's got 9 points now in the second half. Conley looking for an opening. Shoots over Holmgren. And another basket for Minnesota.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Randall pulls down the board. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Outside Joe. And here's Holmgren. Outside Joe. Up and over Conley. Joe misses. It's Edwards with a drive. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Caruso outside. Holmgren with it. Randall's in his pocket. Caruso with the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside Edwards. Oh, ripped away. Outside Joe. Wallace outside. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
he didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Randall pulls down the board. And Minnesota with possession here. From deep, Conley. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Back to Holmgren. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. And here's Minnesota now.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Chet Holmgren.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Holmgren got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Outside Joe. DiVincenzo with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Conley's the guy that
Oh,
leads
great.
by
Now we got to
example.
extend the game
And
even
as a
more.
result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Great.
He misses the free throw.